Oh, how the mighty have fallen. All of the people that we talk about being stupid and making everything worse for everybody, they're taking L's left and right, all over the place. Hasan Piker, Hamas Diddy Piker, whatever you want to call him. Denims, Flogan, Frogan, whatever her name is. Logan Paul, Mr. Beast. It's all falling apart. It's all crashing down around them. Love to see it. Oh, and Casey Tron. I didn't even know that person was a real person. I'm still skeptical that that's an actual person that exists. But the people that H3H3, Ethan Klein, is suing for copyright infringement, apparently they're getting desperate. They're probably crashing out.
Welcome back to a series so good it makes you forget the existential dread of the world.
Oh yeah, we're reacting to another more Pegasus video.
In today's video, Hasan is now trying to pretend women in Iran are not oppressed because it suits his politics. As usual, everybody is...
And he's banking on stupid people in his audience not knowing anything about Iran because they actually don't.
Calling him stupid for this. Streamer Denims, Casey Tron, and Frogan are all losing their minds after being sued by Ethan. Hasan has somehow reached record levels of stupidity and a bunch of more updates. Subscribe to be on the winning side of history, and let's begin with Hasan once again.
You definitely should be subscribed to more Pegasus because this dude is awesome. This dude's based. I love them. Him. Oh shit, the left's getting to me.
And showing that he has severe brain damage. Hasan is catching heat for his take about women in Iran. Chatter sent him a message claiming Iranian women are not allowed to post dances on TikTok. You're joking, right?
Iranian women can't post TikTok dances?
No, they can't. Like, people have been killed, have they not? Imprisoned?
What? That's a joke, right? You're saying that as a joke, right? Because, one, I don't think that's a metric for women's liberty. And two, they absolutely...
Of course it's a metric for women's liberty. If a woman can't dance in public without being killed or imprisoned for years and years and years, then they don't have any liberty. What are you talking about?
Absolutely can. What are you talking...
They absolutely can't. What are you talking about?
About? What the...
Of course, I bet he's not even going to pull up any information on it. Somebody in Hasan's chat said, I mean, we should ban all TikTok dances for everyone. Hey, that's the smartest person probably in his whole chat.
I mean, they can't right now because the internet's shut off. But I think that's what it is. Ay, ay, ay. Bro, one thing I know about Persians is they can't stop dancing. Iran is footloose.
And of course, Hasan is just the expert on Iran. If you guys didn't actually know, Iran is the leading champion.
He's always an expert on the anti-American thing. Everything that's anti-American, he's an expert on it immediately.
Champion of women's rights in the world. In fact, women are given $10,000 for existing there, actually. Not like women.
And it's always like these countries are better than America because of all these things. And they're usually not true. Most of the time, they're not true. And sometimes when they are true, it's like, yeah, but these countries fucking suck. What are you talking about?
Literally get arrested for dancing there and are actually very oppressed. So I explained this in one of my previous videos, but the only reason Hasan is glazing Iran is because number one, it's against Israel and America, and he obviously hates both. And number two, Iran supports and funds the terrorist organizations that he loves so much, including Hamas, the Houthis, and Hezbollah, all three of which Hasan has shown open support for. Again, I'm talking about the death cult leaders and not the actual Iranian people. And because it's convenient to his politics, Hasan will ignore any oppression and pretend it's not there.
He's really trying his hardest to work with all these Middle Easterners and all these terrorist organizations so he can be a prince. He would really love to be a prince, one of the richest people in the world. I almost said in America. I mean, they probably all do have places in America, and they probably live in America most of the time because America's fucking awesome. These people never practice what they preach. Every single time.
Just like he pretended grapes never happened. Hasan's chat room is beyond echo chamber. It's augmented reality where they imagine what the outside world would look like in a way they like it. That is so well put. Unrelenting, uneducated midwit, dancing in public is prohibited since 1979, seen as a violation of Islamic law. It is explicitly illegal. His laugh is like nails on a chalkboard. Never underestimate the arrogance of a midwit, but at least he said Tehran like my mom says Barcelona. Leftists work so hard to virtue signal over Israel's atrocities just so they can firmly defend crimes against humanity that are committed by enemies of the USA. That's what I'm talking about. These people don't care. They just want their side to win all the time.
It's not even like that they want their side to win. It's they just don't want America's side to win. And any side that is against America, that's the side they're going to be on. It's like always the wrong thing. Always have the wrong opinion. Always be on the wrong side of everything. It's almost as if there are demons walking among us, manipulating everything.
And Hasan's side happens to be everything that is anti-American. Here we got somebody asking Grok, can women in Iran post dance videos to TikTok? In Iran, women face strict legal and cultural restrictions that impact their ability to post dance videos on TikTok. Public dancing by women is illegal under Article 637 of the Islamic Penal Code, which criminalizes acts against public modesty. Classic Hasan laughing at actual oppression. Additionally, women are required to wear a hijab in public, and uncovering their hair in videos can lead to arrest or punishment. Yes, very progressive actually. Imagine the level of cognitive dissonance you have to be this extreme pride supporter and like extreme leftist Hasan fan while also somehow just ignoring all these atrocities. Anyways, Asmongold responded,
if a woman can't express herself by dancing, that's absolutely a type of expression that you can't do. Yeah, absolutely.
What are you talking about?
Iranian couple handed prison sentence for dancing.
You don't fucking say. You don't fucking say. See what I tell you.
Iranian woman arrested for dancing. Iran arrests 2 young women for dancing in cemetery. Hard to say why. Was it because it's a cemetery? Not long ago, 2 people in the cemetery of martyrs in Tehran, disregarding the sacred site, recorded a clip with inappropriate clothing and movements that were outside of the custom of Sharia.
hello, Hasan Piker here. Actually, seems very liberal to me, guys.
Yeah, he's 100% pro-Sharia law. Pretends that he's on the side of the leftists, but really he's on the side of whoever can make the most evil amount of money.
Very progressive. Actually, I have changed my stances. Let us jail people for dancing. Remember, guys, grapes never happened. I never saw any forensic evidence on October 7. Let me ask you this question. Is there forensic evidence of women being jailed because of dancing? I need the data. I will personally cross-examine, actually. Yeah, so if it wasn't clear, Hasan will basically ignore any injustice as long as it's on his side. It is just the classic Hasan book of propaganda. Hasan should honestly write like a textbook, you know, just like how to create like an echo chamber cult. Hasan is being paid by Iran. Nothing else explains his moronic takes. Send both of them to Iran. Now, it turns out apparently Hasan is getting super scared of reacting to videos now because Ethan sued his little minions, and now Hasan is just terrified.
Good. I think Hasan is about to start falling off in popularity, especially now that the media is starting to talk about him, like the actual mainstream media is starting to talk about him. They're about to kick him out completely. And hey, who knows? Maybe he'll get arrested. And then Nuxanor can make that Hasan Piker is 1000% fucked video. That's going to explode the internet.
Klein, co-host of the H3 podcast.
What is this, bro? Is this drama? How to girl boss a side? Is there a broader point here? Because I don't really care to fucking offer any sort of attention. I personally don't fucking care to even entertain Ethan Klein at this point. Like, the attention goes away even for a little bit.
Of course. Whenever he starts to get proven wrong, he like feels like he's losing, he's just gonna back out completely. Be like, you know what? I don't need this.
And then his goal is to
pussy.
try and use like whatever he has. In this circumstance, he has money. He still has money. I don't think Teddy Fresh is doing all that well, but he still has like old school.
Oh, he's got money. I'm gonna attack him and make it seem like he ain't got that much money, but he still got money.
YouTube money and some of the Teddy Fresh money that he had in the past.
His passion that he was working on, it's a failure, but he's got money. Like, he's just taking small digs at him. What a piece of shit, man.
So he's using the last remaining fucking money that he has to basically create legal drama.
How the fuck do you know that? You're just making shit up.
Against people who are much smaller as content creators than he is.
They're like some of the most famous people on Twitch. What the hell are you talking about? And they're orbiters of you, who is like in direct competition with this guy. Come on now.
with frivolous litigation that will most likely be tossed aside by any competent judge.
Yeah, Hasan, when did you become a
Oh, so he's going to say, oh, if Ethan wins, then obviously he paid the judge. He paid off the judge. Or he was against them the whole time. He was sided with Ethan because probably Jewish.
lawyer, actually? They literally admitted it was theft, bro. They are not getting away with this shit. Also, if you remember, basically Hasan would always react to any of his orbiters' videos, but now he's so deathly scared of Ethan because of the lawsuit, he's coming up with an excuse to not talk about it anymore.
Yeah, and it's to not give attention to Ethan. It's 100% what he's saying.
And it's just lovely to see this guy swarm. Also, I don't know why he's pretending like Ethan Klein is broke suddenly. Of course, I don't know their finances exactly, but as a fellow...
Definitely think they're not as popular as they once were. But the more he's getting into being against the people that actual normal people don't like, the more popular he's going to get again. I think we're going to see more of this side of Ethan.
Creator, I can estimate. And keep in mind, Ethan was like getting more viewers than Hasan for some streams. I'm not sure how it is now. And he has other businesses as well, merch and stuff. So I imagine he's pretty well off. He might even be richer than Hasan. I don't really know or care. It's just funny for Hasan to pretend that he's somehow broke and he needs like attention or something. Ironically, the only broke people here
He probably is broke. He probably wastes all of his money.
is your head moderator, Froggen, and Casey Tron, of course, who spends all her money on smoking. Then he just brings up slop tubers again, living rent-free as always.
Because even the fucking slop tuber orbiters that he has cultivated at this point have been turning around and saying this is really boring. I believe in the copyright lawsuits that he is
Who's he talking? Like his orbiters saying this is really boring. What are you talking about? You gonna show anything about that? Of course he's not gonna show anybody any actual details on what he just said. He's just gonna say it because he's making shit up. Like, the people that listen to him, are they just stupid? They have to be. They have to be just completely brain dead retarded to not see that's exactly what he's doing.
launched against Denims, Frogan, and Casey Tron. He mentions my name I think 150 plus times, even calling me the Grand Mufti of Palestine that was like homies with Adolf Hitler. What the does that have to do with copyright, man?
Well, to be fair, I think you're a pretty big part of the whole drama and essential to building the story, which is kind of why you were mentioned there. And there's a lot of side info about your general anti-Semitic behavior, and I assume he's trying to cook up some argument. Obviously, I'm not the lawyer or anything, but I'm not gonna pretend to understand this sort of stuff like Hasan does. Also, can this guy stop crying about slop tubers? Dude, we would not have any content if you just didn't F up regularly on a daily basis. Now, if you thought Hasan couldn't get any stupider,
Like, he's sparking multiple dramas a day. Multiple reaction videos a day from people.
he apparently thought the sun was a fucking missile.
What the frick is this, bro?
That is the sun.
Bro, it's coming right at him. Hello? Is it coming right at him? I can't tell. What is that, bro? Oh, I thought that was the missile.
Like, even when he speaks, he just sounds dumb. Oh, I thought that was the missile. Huh. Huh.
I thought that was, I was like, it's not moving. It's the sun.
Thank you, Hasan, once again for that brilliant, brilliant analysis. An expert in warfare, an expert in any topic he talks about, actually. The political guru.
Which would be hilarious. It'd be really, really funny. It'd be a really funny fuck up if he didn't try and portray himself as some kind of genius.
The person the layman should be going to for their political opinions. The expert in analysis by Hasan, the PhD.
He is one of the people. He is a top expert. He is one of the top experts that politicians talk about all the time. And like the media people talk about all the time. We've got top experts working on this. These are the top experts.
Twitch streamer here. Dude, how can anybody actually watch this guy, bro? You can't be serious. Honestly, we might have already been taken over by AI, and there's just a bunch of fucking programmed bots watching him at all times. And the people you see IRL have brain chips implanted in them that makes them follow him without questioning anything. That's just a theory, because I don't want to pretend that people can be this level of stupid. And let's not forget where he thought.
They're probably also pretending. They're watching them and they're like, yeah, haha, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I get what you're saying there.
Arma 3 was actual war footage.
They lit that fucking thing up. Look at the traces. It's Arma. Oh, god damn it!
Anyways, let's move on to the biggest rising star streamer, Frogan. She made this tweet: Ethan Klein is suing me for reacting to a video about myself. I've made a GoFundMe to raise funds for my legal defense. And then she's attached to GoFundMe.
It doesn't matter if the video is about you. It was still his video.
On me. So here we are on Frogan's lawsuit defense fund, and it turns out she's raised $25,000.
And I don't think the video was even about her. I think it was just about Twitch and Hasan Piker and his orbiters in general.
And you can see that this was only
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the video. I didn't watch the content, Nuke.
done by 499 donations, and we got this random guy called Scott donating $10,000. I don't know if this is like a
Was it like an anti-content cop? Wasn't that what that was supposed to be?
Hasan alt or whoever is simping for this person, but that's just crazy to me. So obviously $25,000 is not nearly enough money for her daily grocery bill. You thought I was talking about the lawsuit? Come on, dog. We all know this money's gone straight to McDonald's. So here's what she said. After nearly 2 years of a targeted harassment campaign against me, yes, everything's about you, Ethan Klein has now escalated it into...
After nearly 2 years of a targeted harassment campaign. Even though these people, they can't stop talking about people like Ethan. They're the ones that brought all this upon themselves. For reacting to Ethan's content, talking about Ethan, and getting people to attack his family. Like, that's how all this started.
Suing me for reacting to his video on Hasan and myself on his video titled Content Nuke Hasan. This fundraiser is to cover any and all legal fees associated with his complaint, any counterclaims I may have against him, and any other bills and personal expenses from lost wages and damages arising from his litigation. Okay, so again, it seems like it's all Ethan fans here. After nearly 2 years of a targeted harassment campaign against Ethan Klein, he has now escalated into suing me. There, I fixed your opening statement. And the $5 is for my boy Ethan family. Here's $5. I can't give it a lot, but any amount I can add to the Ethan Klein Victory Fund, I will gladly contribute. Here's $5 for Ethan. Don't eat it! I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna read that. This should be dismissed by court. I can see a reason it would be a valid case. Either way, you should counter-sue for the same argument in his video about you. He shouldn't be able to sue you for a video that you responded that was based on you. Also, fair use? Okay, then we got the actual bunch of idiots. Now, Frogan responded again saying, I'm genuinely speechless at the level of support this has received. Thank you so much for helping me out. It means the world and beyond to me. There is no way, she said, the world and beyond. Indeed, guys, the support is absolutely out of this world, out of this galaxy, actually. There's no way. She has to be a fan. Everybody's a fan. I'm telling you. Hasan and his goon squad.
Even the aliens are fans. Even people beyond this earthly realm are fans.
Are all jerking it to the series, the absolute legendary saga. Here's what people are saying. Can't wait to see your ass living out of a box.
I don't think that's gonna happen. She's got to make enough money to keep her diet up. She'll end up working at a grocery store, though, or something. Getting fired for eating all the food. She can't work at a McDonald's, probably same thing. Be working at like a hardware store. Is like the lady at the desk.
It would have to be a pretty big box. Don't worry, you don't need that. GoFundMe. Your politically aligned friend is a millionaire. Surely it will help you. Anyways, let's move on to the first orbiting moon. Female Hasan, also known as Denims. Basically, somebody posted a clip of her literally months before, gloating about Ethan not suing her. And this clip aged horribly.
Yeah, I've been seeing this clipped everywhere. Absolutely cooked.
How's the lawsuit going? Nowhere, because Ethan Klein's too much of a to sue me because he knows he'll lose. I love these people though that are like, any day now, he's
Any day now.
gonna sue. He's gonna sue. Chat, just a reminder, by the way, just a reminder. After he,
That's how I feel about all these creators. Any day now. Any day now. And then it happens. Logan Paul, I was just sitting back waiting for CoffeeZilla to just sue the fuck out of him. Then Logan Paul kicked it off for us. And he's absolutely destroying himself in the process. Like, these people, they're just doing it to themselves. Eventually, we're going to be getting Mr. Beast. He's got that whole AI controversy going on that everybody hates. Even people who don't talk about drama and politics are getting in on that one. Maybe I should use AI to help me speak better.
Paraded on the internet about how he was going to sue me and he wanted to sue me. Guess what? Still no lawsuit. Oh my God, he's so bitch made. I'm actually pretty certain that his lawyer told him to stop going after me.
She does not know that. They're just making up stuff constantly. It's crazy.
His lawyer most likely said, dude, like, you, like, need to stop.
How would you even know that? That's a crazy thing to say. Crazy thing to lie about. What the fuck?
Like, you actually need to stop. Whatever, you think I'm an idiot? You think I'm the dumbest person alive?
Yes.
That's fine. Go read the lawsuit. Maybe if you don't want to respect me, you can go respect a judge and a lawyer.
Oh my God. Well, you can't really say that she didn't ask for this.
Yeah, and all the fans of Denims are gonna be like, yeah, go read the lawsuit, idiot. And they've never read the lawsuit.
literally called him a bitch.
She's probably never read the lawsuit.
So, you know, he was just kind of playing ball. And now suddenly, Denims is just deleting all their shit, you know, panicking, trying to crowdfund money when you yourself said that you would self-fund any lawsuits going forward. I don't know. It's just a bit of an L. And I can't wait till that smug look is absolutely wiped off her face. Now, this next part, she literally admits that she was stealing and that what she did was theft and just completely destroys her case.
Yep, they own themselves at every turn. You love to see it.
Here, we'll make this a grander scale. If you check your bank account and like Chase accidentally refunded you an extra $50, you might look at that and be like they were supposed to refund you for some charge or something, and then they accidentally gave you another $50. And you see that and you're like, I didn't see anything. Well, listen, they can correct it. They can find it themselves. They can correct it.
That's actually stealing. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't really care that much, all right? I don't really care that much. If some old lady on the street is like, hey, you know, do you have change for a $10 bill? Nobody carries cash around. But like, do you have change for a $10 bill? I just need to pay the meter. And she hands you a $50 bill instead of a $10 bill and says, oh, you know, times are so tough right now, but you know, got to pay the meter. And you keep the 50. See how one of those feels morally worse? One of those feels like you're stealing from someone who does need it, or you're stealing from, I don't know, not a corporation.
But either way, you're still stealing. Are you fucking insane? Like, okay. That one is like a definite L. Get fucking real, man. Are you shitting me?
One of those feels worse. We're not talking about legality. It's theft regardless. We're talking about what is morally worse. It's theft regardless.
Oh my god, oh my god. She, you know, I want her to fail and everything, but just seeing this level of...
It's okay. It's okay to steal if it's not that bad. That's basically what she's saying. Actually a fucking moron. She'll be thinking that until she's the person that somebody steals from, because she doesn't realize that she's actually rich. She's one of the rich people that she's talking about should have their shit stolen. And it's morally okay. Is it morally okay for somebody to steal your shit? Denims?
stupidity is just like, oh my god, if I was a lawyer, I'd be like, please shut up, oh my god. So let me get this straight. You are now on camera admitting that what you did was theft. You actually cannot be this dumb. There is just no way. This is what happens when you have 0 brain cells and you made all of your money off OnlyFans. Don't worry, guys. I'm just stealing from Ethan because he's rich, you know? I would actually feel bad if I was stealing from a smaller creator. This is the classic Hasan Squad argument again. It's okay to burn cars and loot Apple stores because these people are rich. First off, stealing is never okay, obviously. Second off, somehow Ethan is being compared to, like, I don't know, fucking Amazon or something. If you look at the bigger picture, yes, Ethan is rich, but he still has a relatively small business. He's considered a small business.
Yeah, and he's about to have a little bit of chunk more money from Denims. Gonna be more money for Ethan's lawyer, his attorneys. attorney. I don't know if he's got one or multiple. Denim's attorney. Gonna provide generational wealth for that person also. Congratulations to all of them.
He has a bunch of employees, sure, but it's nowhere near to like a mega company. If you had any chance in this case at all, you just completely destroyed it. Now, basically, people were calling her out for deleting all her stuff on like YouTube and Twitch and stuff, and then she responded.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She's already an insane liar.
Saying that her reaction is now available on her Twitch profile, as if to sort of own the people, right? But there's a catch here.
Yeah, if you go to my channel right now, you can see.
Yeah, she probably cuts out the part where she says it's stealing.
Videos, highlights. And here it is. This is the highlight that I uploaded so that I could have it on record. I guess I must have had the thought already before to do this, but yeah, it's right here. And here is the entire reaction that I had to the content puke. If you guys are ever curious to go look at it.
Right, guys, she just uploaded the entire reaction. Wow, I wonder why she would do that. Oh, wait. Turns out she actually left out the most important part in her so-called highlight here. In fact, she cut the main thing out that...
See? Yeah, of course she did. It's easy. It's easy to see what they're doing. Like, they're so stupid. Do they not realize? They have to realize that we can all see what they're doing.
Ethan is suing her for. Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime if you like the content, if you enjoyed your time here. So this was like the most damning part of what she said here. And she conveniently cut this out. And now she's trying to tell her one remaining fan that, I'm just re-uploading it just as it is. Nice try, you absolute moron. You got caught again. So anyways, Asmongold responded.
Because Ethan Klein's too much of a sue me. Because he knows. How's the lawsuit going?
Fucking owned, man. Absolutely bagged. She's more bagged than the fries she's about to put in the bag. She's about to be in the bag with the fries.
Nowhere, because Ethan Klein's too much of a...
Can someone remind me why Ethan Klein is suing Denims but not XQC? How can so many people be so retarded?
If you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video.
Didn't somebody comment on this? This is Legal Mindset commenting on this.
Lonesome Poet said.
Yeah, I saw that he commented on this. I didn't actually look into it. I didn't see what he had to say about it.
I just got here and wondering if what Ethan did is considered entrapment. Sorry, and once again, I want to explain this stuff. I'm not.
Yeah, I keep seeing people saying this also on Threads. Threads is a really incredible place to see what stupid people are saying. And there's not a bunch of weird sexual stuff on there. There are a lot of stupid people, though.
I'm just laughing in general. So, and that's not a thing. You're probably thinking about like police entrapment or something else different. This is not criminal. This is copyright infringement. So
yeah, this is a civil thing.
No, there's no
There's
such thing in the law. It's enforcing your right. And I use the example once again of the house. It's like putting an alarm on your house. Is that trapping the burglar? No.
Dude, you know you're cooked when the YouTube lawyers are going after you. But yeah, we talked about this as well. This case obviously does not fall under entrapment in any way. You are always allowed to safeguard your own copyright. That is not considered like trapping anyone. If I'm not mistaken, that was like a Hasan argument that every one of his orbiters ran with.
Or you're stealing from, I don't know, not a corporation.
Honestly, I think a lot of people on Twitch have this same mindset when it comes to YouTube. Like, don't watch YouTube, watch me instead.
Well, it's a good thing the way that you feel about something isn't the way the law is. Well, I feel differently about this. It's okay when I do it.
We're not talking about legality. It's
Which one is morally worse? That's the argument.
theft regardless. We're talking about what is morally worse.
Yeah, there it is.
It's theft regardless.
You can tell she doesn't have a lawyer.
Don't worry, guys. Denims will be crowdfunding the lawyer as well. She's gonna ask one of her simp moderators to do it for her. Dude, I can't wait till these flippin' losers all go broke, bro. The most vile, disgusting people out there who want to do real-world harm over an internet argument. Like, they wanted to go after Ethan's kids and shit. And now, you know, you reap what you sow. You get what you flippin' deserve. You wanted to play hardball? You got hardball. And I actually wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't have lawyers right now, because I can't see any normal, like, well-meaning lawyer allowing you to do that shit unless she just ignored what they said. But anyways, she then tries to pretend that Ethan is the one who doesn't have lawyers, actually, even though he's literally gone to court in the past and won.
I am not going to litigate this.
He's actually famous on YouTube for doing these things and it being good for the YouTube community. Like an actual fucking retard.
Case on the internet. I'm going to litigate this case in a court of law. Okay? What I will do, however, is show you guys how bad this video is that he made. And second, how bad this document is. And after reading it, I am starting to be concerned that a lot of it was actually written by Ethan. What's 10 divided by 10, Klein?
Yeah, I don't know if this strategy of pretending you have the high ground is gonna work, but I think this...
She's definitely freaking out behind the scenes. Or maybe she's not, and she's just incredibly stupid, and she's not worried about it at all. She's like, it's not a big deal. Everybody reacts to content.
This is one quality unique to this specific Hasan orbiter. She absolutely loves gloating. This is just her thing. She loves to act extremely, extremely smug. Oh, Ethan is never gonna sue me. Literally sues her. Same thing right now. Oh, Ethan doesn't have lawyers. Oh, he's not gonna win this. I just want to see her reaction when she loses the case. Also, let's not forget the elephant in the room. She admitted it was theft, bro. Like, there's no coming back from this. You're cooked. Every single clip I've ever seen of Denims makes her look like an evil and obnoxious bitch.
I think that's a big reason why people even follow her in the first place. They're gherking it, and they're getting off on the fact that she is an evil, obnoxious retard. And they love it. That's how they love their women.
Denims has been so confidently wrong about everything regarding this situation.
And just like everything in general. It's like, these people, man, it's always, every time, always the wrong thing. And they accuse us of wrong think, and they're literally doing the wrong think. And they're trying to destroy us for it, and we're trying to just change their minds. We're just like, hey, guys, you're stupid, please stop. And they're like, we're gonna burn down your city.
So Ethan also responded with just like a cringe emoji. Anyways, now Asmon talks about the lawsuit.
Ethan, please stream this lawsuit. Please stream it. Please stream it so I can react. Please, I need this, man.
This is gonna be bigger than the Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation. That's how I found out about Asmongold in the first place, by the way.
I really fucking need this. They can cry, they can bitch, they can get mad, they can act like they're, how can you say something bad about me when I'm trying to fight against a genocide? That's not gonna work in a court of law. And so they really should worry. They should be worried because the entire apparatus that supports them is completely artificial. It's totally artificial and it's retarded. So the moment that you have people that actually, give a shit about reality, this immediately is going to fall apart. And so don't you dare criticize me during a genocide. Exactly. Their incomes this year is about to get genocided. Yeah, you're right. She said she's counter.
Yeah, when it comes to real shit, when we're talking about real shit, the morons, they just get pushed out of the conversation. And shit's getting real very quickly. It's getting so real. And we're tired of all the stupid people who are trying to pull reality apart. Reality has come apart enough where we're just like, all right, get the fuck out. We're tired of your shit. And they're not wanting to leave. So we're going to have to make them leave.
Suing for doxing her, which I don't think he did. I don't think so either. And I think that if they do anything about it, or they try to get it shut down, it's just going to make it worse. Once things like this start happening, usually they keep happening. And so, I feel like they're basically cooked no matter what. And that's it. It's Summit. Perfect time to ventilate. Denims raised 15K. For Ethan, that's nice of her to do that. It really is.
Yep, that's really the best part. All of this money is either getting eaten up by lawyers or going straight to Ethan. But anyways, that's some poetic justice here, and the politics excuse is finally coming to an end. How many times have these absolute losers stood on the grave of Palestine?
I don't even think Ethan even cares if he loses a little bit of money on this lawsuit. Like, if the amount that he's going to get back isn't going to cover all of the costs that he put in. I don't think he even cares, because the amount of glory that he will wield when this is all over, if he wins, is going to be amazing. It's going to be astronomical. It's going to be historical. People are going to remember this for years and years and years. And it's overall a positive.